I've been photographing my shrimps for over a year now, and while most of it's technically not true macro photography, taking close-up photos has been something I really enjoy. Recently, I've been a lot more adventurous, and have taken my camera out of the water and into the far-off, flourishing foliage only found in my backyard. Okay, so I guess it's not that far off. In fact, just like our photography today, it's really close. But that's one of the great things about trying close-up photography. When everything is so small, you don't usually have to travel far before finding something so interesting. So come along and follow me on this small adventure. I mainly stuck to insects and some plants and fungus when I could find it. But really, the sky's the limit when it comes to macro genres. Most shots were taken using extension tubes with a variety of lenses. My favorite probably being this SMC Pentax 55mm f1.8 with 26mm of extension. At the time of shooting this video, I don't actually have a macro lens, but more on that later. Other options to try would be close-up filters and lens reversal rings with varying degrees of quality. I am still very much beginner in this genre, and still just dabbling without much knowledge of what I'm photographing or composition of such. Especially when it comes to bugs and spiders. And you guessed it, creepy crawlies scare me too. Although, the more I photograph them and learn about them, the less they really bother me. Who would have guessed photography would help me see things in a different light? Except June bugs. Nope, not getting over that fear anytime soon. With such a thin depth of field, at such close distances, getting a good composition of something tiny is no small feat. Oh, by the way, I hope I'm not bugging you with my puns. I'm quite big on them. I tried to get photos with interesting colors, with backgrounds that weren't too distracting. I also tried to get photos that showed off habitats while still having emphasis on the subject. All of the photos and clips I am showing in this video have been taken by myself, most being JPEG straight out of the camera. As the beginner I am, I very rarely use a flash, and all my shots were handheld. A flash can be a very beneficial tool, and you can get very complex with tripod setups, but neither are really necessary. Being so near to the subject and using narrower apertures does demand more light, but shaded areas on sunny days or bright overcast days are more than enough to shoot around f8 with decent shutter speeds. Close-up insects and distant birds are very different creatures with very different lens requirements. In practice, you can actually apply a lot of the same principles between both genres. I prefer to photograph things as I come across them naturally. I have nothing against studio macro or staging a scene, I just find it more enjoyable to happen across the scenes and capture them as they are. Some quick tips I'd give if you're just starting into close-ups and macro would be to try setting your lens to its minimum focusing distance while using your focus assist of choice, and gently rock back and forth to focus. Be patient and take lots of shots. Many won't turn out, but that's okay. I definitely recommend trying close-up photography in some form, even on the cheap, like I'm doing. I now know how much I enjoy exploring and photographing the tiny alien world that exists all around us, and plan on getting a dedicated macro lens to continue pursuing this genre. I'm quite interested in testing out some vintage macro lenses, and as I come across some, I'll be sure to make videos. Not all videos take me so long to make, but I do appreciate all 420 plus subscribers I currently have bearing through my sporadic uploads. Sorry, I can't find my 404 subscriber special video. Let me know down in the comments which genre of photography you think I should take a closer look at next. And if you're still watching, thanks for sticking through my little video, but now I gotta leave.